Did you know that 85% of people who start their careers in leadership roles fail within the first few years? It's shocking, right? But it's true. Most leaders struggle because they haven't built a strong personal brand, one that reflects who they truly are and what they stand for. If you want to rise above the crowd, it's not enough to just show up. You need to lead with purpose, authenticity, and strategy. In this guide, we'll show you exactly how to build a personal brand that sets you apart and makes you an effective, trusted leader. We'll cover powerful strategies like mastering your mindset, discovering your core values, and creating lasting connections with your team. By the end of this, you'll have a clear plan to unlock your leadership potential and leave a lasting impact. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Led from the inside out. Mastering your mindset. To be a great leader, you first need to master your own mindset. A positive, growth-focused mindset is the foundation of any leadership journey. According to research by the Harvard Business Review, 75% of leaders say mindset directly influences their effectiveness. The good news? You can train your mindset just like you'd train a muscle. Start by embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. Leaders with a growth mindset see obstacles as opportunities to learn, not failures. As Carol Dweck, author of Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, says, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. By choosing to believe you can improve, you open doors to continuous self-improvement. Additionally, self-awareness is key. Reflect on your actions, behaviors, and emotional responses. In fact, Gartner reports that self-aware leaders have 300% higher job performance compared to those who aren't. Begin journaling about your thoughts or ask for feedback to understand your strengths and weaknesses better. Don't forget the power of resilience. Leading is tough, and setbacks will come. The ability to bounce back is what separates great leaders from the rest. Research by McKinsey & Company shows resilient leaders are 2.5 times more likely to create strong teams and achieve success. Stay focused, embrace challenges, and keep growing. Chapter 2. Uncover your true north. Discovering your core values. To build a personal brand that resonates, you must first understand your core values. Values are the principles that guide your decisions and actions. Without them, your leadership may lack direction or authenticity. When your brand is aligned with your core values, it becomes easier to lead with integrity and inspire trust. Take time to identify what truly matters to you. Is it honesty? Innovation? Empathy? Once you know your values, your decisions become easier and your message clearer. A study by PwC found that 83% of leaders with clear personal values are more likely to succeed and inspire loyalty from their followers. One practical way to uncover your values is to think about role models. Who do you admire, and why? What qualities do they embody that you resonate with? Another strategy is to look back at past experiences. What moments made you feel proud or fulfilled? These will give you clues about your values. Remember, your values are your compass, guiding you when the going gets tough. When you lead based on what you truly believe, your leadership will be magnetic. As author Simon Sinek famously said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Your why comes from your values. When your leadership is rooted in these core principles, you're more likely to build genuine relationships with others. And that's key to creating a personal brand that lasts. Chapter 3. Speak with purpose. Craft your leadership message. Great leaders know how to communicate their message with clarity and purpose. But what does it mean to speak with purpose? It's about aligning your words with your values and vision, and making sure those around you understand your direction. It's more than just public speaking, it's about creating a message that resonates deeply. One powerful tool is storytelling. Humans are hardwired to connect with stories. In fact, Harvard research shows that people are 22 times more likely to remember facts when they're wrapped in a story. Craft your leadership narrative. Why did you start this journey? What challenges have you overcome? Share those experiences to inspire and engage your audience. But don't just tell your story, listen. Leaders who communicate well are also great listeners. This two-way communication fosters trust and respect. When your team feels heard, they'll be more likely to follow you. Listening also helps you refine your message based on real feedback. Another strategy is to use simple, clear language. Studies show that leaders who use plain language are 5 times more likely to be trusted. Avoid jargon or buzzwords that can confuse people. Instead, focus on being direct and honest in your messaging. And let's not forget non-verbal communication. Your body language plays a significant role in how your message is received. Research by Albert Mehrabian shows that up to 93% of communication is non-verbal. So, stand tall, make eye contact, and project confidence. When your words match your actions, your leadership message becomes stronger. Lastly, remember that consistency is key. Make sure your actions back up your words. If you say you value transparency but are secretive, your followers will quickly lose trust. Leaders who consistently align their words and actions create a personal brand that people respect. If you've found these first 3 steps helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next chapters, where we'll dive deeper into building a tribe, creating a powerful presence, and leaving a leadership legacy. Chapter 4. The Art of Connection. Building a tribe, not just a following. Being a leader isn't about having followers. It's about building a community that shares your vision. People want to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. According to a study by Deloitte, 72% of millennials say they're more likely to follow a leader who actively engages with them. This tells us that connection is key to leadership success. The first step in building a tribe is to listen. Great leaders don't just speak, they listen to understand the needs and concerns of their team. When people feel heard, they become more loyal. Research shows that leaders who practice active listening have 80% higher employee retention. By simply making people feel valued, you create a stronger bond. Next, you need to engage your audience consistently. Share valuable content, ask questions, and create conversations. According to Gallup, engaged teams show 21% higher profitability. Engagement helps people feel involved and invested in your journey. They won't just follow you because of your title, but because they believe in what you stand for. Don't forget about empathy. Leaders who understand the emotions and perspectives of others build deeper connections. As Brené Brown writes in Dare to Lead, empathy is not connecting to an experience, it's connecting to the emotions that underpin an experience. When you empathize, you not only strengthen your connections, but also empower others to be their best. Lastly, don't lead from the front alone. Leadership is about collaboration. Invite others to share their ideas, celebrate their successes, and acknowledge their contributions. By empowering others, you're building a community that believes in each other's growth. Chapter 5. Rise above the noise. Cultivating your unique presence in a crowded world, standing out is no easy feat. A strong presence doesn't happen overnight, but it's a skill every leader can develop. According to Forbes, personal branding leads to a 70% higher chance of career opportunities and recognition. It's time to rise above the noise and create a presence that's undeniable. Start by being authentic. People are drawn to leaders who are genuine and true to themselves. Bill George, in his book Authentic Leadership, states that authentic leadership is about being true to who you are. When you embrace your authentic self, people will naturally gravitate toward your leadership. Next, own your space, both online and offline. In today's digital world, your online presence is just as important as your in-person presence. Make sure your social media profiles reflect who you are and what you stand for. A consistent message across all platforms builds trust and visibility. Hootsuite data shows that leaders with an active online presence grow their influence by 45% faster than those who don't. Your body language also speaks volumes. According to Harvard Business School professor Amy Cuddy, your posture can affect how others perceive you. Standing tall and exuding confidence, even when you don't feel confident, can make you appear more authoritative and capable. A powerful presence comes from your actions, not just your words. Another important aspect of presence is how you make others feel. Leaders who make others feel valued and respected create a lasting impact. Studies show that leaders who show appreciation have 50% more loyal followers. When you recognize others' contributions and make them feel seen, your influence grows exponentially. Lastly, consistency is key. A leader who shows up consistently, whether in person or online, builds a reputation of reliability. People will come to expect your leadership and rely on your presence for guidance. A consistent presence strengthens your personal brand and ensures that your influence lasts. Chapter 6. Legacy of Leadership. Scaling your influence beyond today. As a leader, your impact doesn't end with today's success. True leadership is about creating a legacy that continues to inspire long after you're gone. A strong personal brand isn't just for the present moment, it's about building something that lasts. According to Gallup, 75% of the most successful leaders focus on legacy building for long-term impact. The first step in scaling your influence is mentoring others. John C. Maxwell, author of the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, emphasizes that a true leader's value is determined by how many leaders they create. When you mentor others, you help them grow, and in turn, you extend your influence to future generations of leaders. Next, think about how you can contribute beyond your immediate circle. Are there causes or communities you believe in? As a leader, using your influence for positive change creates a lasting impact. The Giving USA Foundation reports that companies with socially responsible leaders have 2.5 times more loyal employees and customers. Another strategy is to focus on creating systems that outlast you. Great leaders build teams, processes, and structures that function without their constant involvement. Stephen Covey, in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about creating systems that allow leadership to be decentralized. This ensures that your influence grows even when you're not there to guide it. Building your legacy also means staying true to your values throughout your leadership journey. Consistency in your actions and words builds trust and credibility over time. According to Deloitte, 87% of consumers say they would buy from a company whose values align with their own. People follow leaders who act in alignment with their principles, ensuring that their influence continues long into the future. Lastly, take time to reflect on your leadership journey and be intentional about the impact you want to leave. Your legacy isn't just defined by the work you do, but by the lives you touch and the example you set for others. When you focus on creating a meaningful impact, your influence will expand beyond today's challenges and leave a lasting legacy. By following these steps, you'll not only build a personal brand as a leader, but you'll create a legacy that influences and inspires others for years to come. Leadership is not just about what you achieve, it's about how you elevate those around you and make a lasting difference. Keep building your brand with intention, and your influence will only grow.